and welcome. It's nearly Christmas, so treat me and subscribe. Today we're going to be creating these holly jolly Christmas nails, getting in the festive spirit. I'm going to show you my prep, biab application and then the nail art. But without further ado, let's get into the video. As always, I am going to be working on those cuticles. I did already take off her previous set and have pushed her cuticles back, but now I'm going in with my e-file and I'm using that comb bit, just pushing the cuticles back and getting all the dead skin off of the nail plate. And once I've done that, I'll go in with my nippers and I'll cut off all those scraggly bits of skin that are hanging off, just the dead skin, mind, all the white bits, nothing that's alive. We don't want any blood. But oh, it's so satisfying looking at all that coming off. Once I've done that, I'll get my ball bit on my e-file and just buff away any little straggly little hangnails or little bits that are still there. And I will go in one direction, then flip my e-file into reverse and go back the other way, making sure I get it all off. Once I've done that, I'm going to use a sanding band and just buff off any leftover product that might be on there and just smooth the nails out a little bit. And then, as always, with my alcohol on a lint-free wipe, pushing the cuticles back again, getting in all the sidewalls, getting rid of all that dust, because we don't like dust. And I'm just going in here with some primer that's from G Elite. And once I've done that, I'll go in with my base coat. And once I've applied the base coat, I'll pop it in the lamp. And here is my biab popsicle. It's my favourite one. I think I've probably used it about 1,000,000 times this week. It's going to run out soon. I'm just doing a fairly thin layer. We're not going too crazy. As always, flipping the hand upside down so we get a nice shape. Nobody wants flat nails. Flat nails break. And I always do my slip layer and then I come in with a blob and I do a print in motion going from side to side, just thinning it out towards the free edge. And then I'll flip the hand over for about 5 seconds and then stick it in the lamp. I'll probably do like 2 fingers, flip it over, put it in the lamp and then swap hands and do the... I'm just showing you here the shape of her nail. So you'll see in the middle it's got a little bit of a dip where it goes in and then the free edge kind of flicks up. Ski slope nails we call it. But by using the biab we get rid of that and it just will make it a lot less likely to break. It will look a lot nicer and it will just feel nicer because she's got a smooth nail. So I'll go in a little bit heavier over where that dip is in her nail and then nice and thin on the edge, because we want the nail to be thin at the base by the cuticle area, a little bit thicker in the middle and thin at the end. Once I've done that, I'm just refining the shape and then I'm going in with our colours. We're doing different colours on each finger. We've got forest on the thumb and the little finger, bright white, and then cherry bomb and liquid gold. And then I'm using that forest green over the liquid gold to draw a little tree. Just kind of squiggly line. And then I'm going to use that same green to do a stripe on the white finger. Cleaning up some little messes with our bit of alcohol. And I'm using foil. I haven't used any foil gel because I didn't plan on fully covering that nail. Just using the tacky layer that's on the red just to catch a few little bits of the red foil, just to give it a little sparkle. And then drawing another tree. I have used all the same colours on each hand, but I've done them in a different order. just to mix things up a little bit. Other brush I'm using is Erin. I think it's Erin's favourite or the Bestie brush, I can't remember. I'm just adding some little red dots onto the tree, some little decorations. I did go in and add some more, but I decided it looked better. The client said as well that she preferred it with just the few. Less is more. I mean, we've got a lot going on here, so. And I'm going in with a liquid gold, so we've got the forest, the cherry bomb and the liquid gold on the striped finger. Now, I knew that I am not going to be able to draw a tiny little star on the top of the tree because I'm just not that talented, they're too small. So I've got a little bit of rubber base and I've stuck a sequin on the top, or a chunky glitter, and I used that bit of plastic to hold it in place whilst I cured it, and then I'm going over it again with some rubber base just so that it's not lumpy when we catch it. Put it in the lamp and Bob's your uncle. So a bit of rubber base, sticking the star on, then wrapping it in plastic just to hold it down. When you put glitters in gel, they quite often stick up, and the heat from the gel forming underneath can quite often make the sides of glitter kind of flick up, so it's good to hold it in place. And after that, I am going to be drawing some little, I guess, leaves, branches, whatever you want to call them. I just made it up as I go along, as I always do. Creating things. I'm going to do them in white, and then I'm going to go over them again with some Oz just to give them a little sparkle. Oz is also from GLE. It's a green glitter, it's lovely. Everything I've used today, apart from the detail brush, which is from Erin's Searle, I can never say it. I should actually send her a message and ask her to send me a voice note on how she pronounces her name. But yeah, I'm using her brush, and everything else is from GLE. And it will all be listed underneath in the description. If you want to buy anything, I do have a discount code, Becca10. Save you some pennies. You can see there I'm just kind of playing around with that white, trying to get the leaves right, because I should really use a reference picture, but I am just eyeballing it. And then I'm going in with my Oz, my sparkly green, just giving those leaves, branches, whatever they are, a little bit of pizzazz. I decided to go over that forest with a bit of the Oz as well, just to give it a... We need sparkles, sparkles, sparkles everywhere, it's Christmas. And then I'm using my dotting tool to add some white dots to the green fingers. Look, you know, a bit of snow, because it's Christmas after all. Then I start top coating, and I decided that we've got the liquid gold and the Oz on that white stripy finger, and we've got the cherry bomb, but the cherry bomb's the only one that's not sparkly, so I'm going to stick some foil on that. I do decide to do this after I've top coated all the fingers, so I give it a little buff before I do it, and then I do just a line of cherry bomb again, and then use the foil just to jazz it up a little bit, because these are jazzy nails. This foil is from Geely as well. They have some lovely foils. Their foil glue is also really good if you haven't tried it out, so give it a go. And then of course I go over that foil with some more top coat because we don't want it rubbing off. I do, whenever I use foil, I always, before I put top coat on, just make sure you clean up any bits, because it can stick to anything, that foil, which is a blessing and a curse. And what would an Instagram picture be without some greasy looking fingers? So I'm just going in with my cuticle oil, rubbing that into the cuticles and around the edge of the finger. And then I'll go in with my moisturiser and I'll give her a lovely little hand massage. And then, because I want to take a picture and I don't want my nails to look like caca, I'm going to get a lint-free wipe and rub all the oil off the actual nail, because it looks bloody awful, let's be honest. It just ruins that shine, so I'm going to get it off. I'm going to rub those nails until they squeak. And they are picture ready, and we are done. Thank you for watching. Nuclear nail bomb! I hope that sounds as cringy as I feel. Please subscribe. Subscribe, it's Christmas. Do a good deed. You can also follow me on Instagram at Nuclear Nail Bomb. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. I love you. Have a lovely Christmas. Bye!